Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review I'm Thinking of Ending Things. And this is Netflix's new film streaming this weekend from Charlie Kaufman. So you know you're in for a crazy treat on this one. And my friend Vinny, who works at Sif Pop as well and contributes there, and I've known him since Film Club, had been reading this book and really high about it and really looking forward to this film coming out. So there's a lot of buzz around this film for me. And Charlie Kaufman, some of his films I like more than others. I wasn't the hugest fan of Anomalisa. That one just didn't really click with me. Going into this film, I love Jessie Buckley. Jesse Plemons is a really talented actor. Toni Collette has been killing it lately. David Thewlis is an actor that's really underappreciated. And this film is 2 hours and 15 minutes. It takes its time. Let's just put it that way. This is like Tarantino level of you're sitting in one particular scene and sequence for a long time. And it's interesting because for at least a decent chunk of this film, I felt like I was watching a Coen Brothers movie, which was really interesting. It was that Midwestern look, and I guess some of the actors like David Thewlis, and just the way these characters were interacting with each other. And you're really inside Jessie Buckley's head. She's such a great actress. She portrays things so well in this film, and she keeps thinking of ending things with her boyfriend as they're driving to his parents' house to have dinner. And they have a lot of deep human thoughts and philosophical conversations, and throughout this film you get a lot of that, and you get a lot of insight into what's going on potentially in Charlie Kaufman's head, commentary there, and then you're cutting back and forth with this story of this janitor, and like, who is this janitor? And you're experiencing these awkward moments, these weird cuts that are very purposeful as things cut and you jump to a different reaction, like something's missing, there's pieces missing, and you see these little details that start laying the groundwork to make you think something is off about this film. Something is off about these characters, from even just like a little strange interaction with, once they get to his parents' house, seeing a picture of him as a child, but for some reason it looks kind of like her as a child. And just little moments like that. There's physics, themes with physics and time in there, and you start getting, at a certain point in this film, you start getting thrown for a loop in traveling, like not traveling through time traveling through you, and all these strange interactions, and it starts pulling back layers. And then of course Charlie Kaufman incorporates some of his more bold choices from a visual storytelling perspective as the film goes on. It makes you question a lot of things, and you have to process a lot of things. And it's an intriguing puzzle box filled with philosophy and thoughts, and it could be a little pretentious at times and overly just talking about philosophy and stuff like that. But the thing is, does it fit the characters? It's like, this is their background, or is it their background? And that's when you really start questioning things. It's like, who are these characters? How are they really connecting with each other? And where this film goes, and the biggest question I kept having is, who is this janitor? And as you go through this film, you don't get a very clean result, but you get something ambitious that's going to challenge you and intrigue you. If you want that out of a film experience, you have to watch I'm Thinking of Ending Things. This is a film that, like cinephiles, it would be hard to skip over. It's hard to miss. But like, if you're just going in for like your mainstream audience member, it's like you want something, a straightforward story, straightforward themes, and something that you're going to understand from start to finish right away, this is not for you. nor is any Charlie Kaufman film, so that's important to point out there as well. If you know what Charlie Kaufman's about and you go into this film expecting something clean, then you don't know Charlie Kaufman. And he delivers on what he promises as a filmmaker. You get exactly what to expect. But from a filmmaking perspective, it's beautifully shot. The cinematography, the framing, there's one particular shot, and it's used even for the poster, where Jessie Buckley's character is sitting in between two windows at the dinner table, and just the frame feels like she feels so uncomfortable at this dinner that even the frame is fully immersing her and overwhelming her. And just all those different kinds of choices, the visual nods that pull back thread to give you a perspective on where this film is going and what this film might be about. It's ambitious. It's great filmmaking. It's on a whole other frequency. So if you're not tuned into that frequency of Charlie Kaufman, this really isn't going to be for you. But if you want a chance to go and get challenged and go for a journey, then go watch I'm Thinking of Ending Things. And please comment so we could chat about this, or probably message, because don't want to spoil things. But those are my thoughts on I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.